everybody, what is going on? Welcome back to Mid-Level Media. I've got a special guest here today.
Hello, it's been a while.
It has. I don't think we filmed in this room like this together for my channel since maybe the 2023 year audits
Oh my gosh.
that we did.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, since probably over a year and a half.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Since we filmed in here.
Well, that's just not right.
I know. Well, I started audits again in January.
Yeah.
And you were supposed to come join me on some of them.
Oh.
And you just never did.
Yeah.
And now I've pretty much like quit doing them
Yeah.
because I just don't feel like it, like
Yeah.
keeping track of money and stuff like that anymore.
I know, it is kind of tedious.
And I think that most people, they missed you. You know, they were like, what's the point of this, Kim? Who's auditing
Yeah.
you? You're auditing yourself. This is stupid.
I gotta say, those comments did make me feel pretty good.
They wanted Michelle back. So look, if you're newer to the channel, you don't know what the Blu-ray audits were. Back in the day, I'd say from 2022 to 2023, pretty much every month in those 2 years, we did monthly Blu-ray audits where she would audit the amount of money that I was spending every month on Blu-rays and 4Ks and DVDs, physical media purchases. And we did that for, I guess we did that maybe like 21 times or something.
Yeah.
And then we called it quits. And, but now we're back. We're resurrecting the series because
But it's different.
It's different. This is not for me. Michelle's become a collector.
I haven't.
Of physical media. In the year and a half that we've done this, you have become a collector of movies. You're officially a collector.
I'm not going to say that.
Don't try to weasel your way out of it, okay? You're just like the rest of us now. But she made some physical media purchases, Blu-rays, 4Ks, and I thought we would do a little audits of your pickups today. So this is kind of a reverse Blu-ray audit.
My, how the tables have turned.
My, how the turntables have turned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, before we get into it, hit the subscribe button. But the most important thing is that you come over to our channel, Married with Media, where we do new movie reviews. We do entertainment news live streams, all kinds of fun content over there.
Yeah.
And I always have that link down below. So if you're not subscribed over there at Married with Media, which we've had that channel for how long now?
Oh, a while.
Over 4 years, pretty much as long as I've had this channel, honestly. But
close.
if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button.
Come on over.
That's the only reason Michelle's here is to cross promote our channel. So go ahead and do that for us. We would appreciate it. But and also hit the like button, important as well. And let's get into it. This isn't for any like particular month or anything. Although I think you spent all the money for these in June, maybe. Part of July also as well?
It might have been like a little bit of June into July.
When did we go to Barnes & Noble? Was that end of June or was that
It was
July?
when the sale started.
Was it?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Was that? I think it was end of June. I guess because the sale started at the end of June.
Oh, I was going to say, like, I didn't get these.
We didn't go for the July weekend, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
basically, just to give you a little backstory here, I have really gotten into like foreign films, specifically like Asian cinema. I feel like I sound very like basic. I'm a basic bitch. But
Don't say that about yourself.
By saying this, but Squid Game, on Netflix, honestly, kind of like got me into the like foreign, like I had seen like a couple of foreign films before. But yeah, I feel like Squid Game really got me into like the, Korean, Asian film. And so it kind of just like evolved.
And we watched Parasite together when it came out.
That was before, obviously.
Yeah, that was before
Squid Game. But yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it. I just really enjoy like, we watch it as it's intended, like, with the subtitles on, like we don't do the dub, not a fan of the dub. So yeah, I don't know. It just like made me like obsessed with, even though Squid Game is like Korea,
South Korean, yeah.
Yeah, it like I got like into Japan and like I wanted to like plan a trip to Japan and I'm just like one of those people that when I get a hold of something, it just like becomes my whole identity and like I become obsessed with it for a little bit until I find something new to fixate on. I don't know, like
I know nothing about obsession.
Maybe I feel like you're pretty good with sticking with, like, something, you know? I feel
Well,
like
yeah,
I
I mean, I've
kinda
been
jump a little bit,
sticking with this for a while.
but anyway, I know that's a long-winded story, but, basically, I was like, "You know what? I think I'm gonna buy some, like, Asian physical media purchases." Um, and I just felt like that was, like, a way to kind of, like, not go like, it's just, like, kind of niche, and it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm just gonna buy all these, like, different random things. I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna do, like, the Asian cinema." So,
Well,
anyway,
I'm here for all the random stuff,
yeah.
the regular random
But
things.
anyway, so and then I also, kind of being in this world with Ken or whatever, I kind of found, Mubi.
Yeah.
I found them, and I thought that they did have some, like, cool, releases and stuff. And so, anyway, my first purchase is
Yeah, let's
sorry.
get into this. I need to know, where's my calculator?
Sorry, well, I wrote these down. So,
I need to know how much money you're wasting on these movies.
so, okay, so the first one that I got is Decision to Leave.
Ridiculous.
Decision to Leave. And this is a movie edition. I can't talk. Movie edition. So, you'll have to let us know.
This was US movie though, right? Because you got one that's overseas.
Oh, do I?
You got like a UK edition.
Like, what do I know? I don't know. I don't know. I just think that this is like a really nice cover. And again, I like the movie style. So, yeah, this is a 4K. So, but same thing underneath. But this, I had heard of this movie. When I was, going into the Asian cinema. This is Park Chan-wook, which
Of Old Boy fame.
okay, yeah. I was like, what else did he do? I forgot for a second. But this movie, in case you don't know, it's basically let's see. Yeah, he did Old Boy and the Handmaiden.
That is one I wanted to see. From what I understand,
Um,
that's a little bit more of like a almost like an erotic thriller.
Okay, yeah.
From what like a
Well,
throwback to the 90s Basic Instinct style.
This says returns with a seductive romantic thriller that takes his renowned stylistic flair to dizzying new heights. So basically, it's about this detective, and he arrives at a murder scene, and he begins to suspect that the murdered person, like the wife, did it. And then he ends up becoming like infatuated. In fact, I can't say it.
Infatuated.
Is that how you say it? Infatuated.
Yeah.
He ends up becoming like almost obsessed with this wife. And he's married himself. So you said it was kind of similar to what movie? Fatal Attraction or something?
Oh yeah, it reminded me of Fatal Attraction a little bit, but Basic
And I've
Instincts.
never seen Fatal. I've never seen
Basic
this.
Instincts was like a big one.
Yeah.
Like there was definite like big time similarities between those. But I'll be honest, I fell asleep on
Well,
this
I was
one.
gonna call you out.
I was really tired when we were
Yeah,
watching it. And the movie's like 2.5 hours long.
Ken ended up falling asleep, so he missed the like last 45 minutes of
But
it.
you told me all about it. You explained the whole plot.
Well, the ending is like a big like part of the story, obviously. But
yeah, I'll have to finish it at some point because I did like the movie, but
Yeah.
like I said, I was just really tired. I didn't fall asleep. Like I knew I was going to bed. I just thought that you were going to turn it off and save it for me, and
Yeah.
you didn't.
No,
You just kept watching
finished it. I finished it. I was committed. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed the movie. I will say, like I don't love like infidelity in movies. Obviously we're married, and that kind of stuff just like pisses me off. But in this particular story, it just like bothered me how he became like obsessed with her, and I just like didn't understand it. I'm like, why? Like, why did he become obsessed with her? Because, like, I don't know. They don't even like.
You got a perfectly nice, sweet Asian wife at home for you.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. All in all, though, I did enjoy it. The ending kind of like brought it full circle for me and made me like, because there was a part where it was kind of losing me a little bit. I'm like, I don't know if I love this. But the ending just kind of brought it full circle, and I was like, okay, like I appreciate the story.
Now wait a
It
second.
was good, and it's like it was done great. It looked great, like it's beautiful cinematography.
Wait, so you're saying that you bought these and you watched them?
Absolutely. So something to know is I've only got four purchases here for you guys, and we watched all of them within like a few weeks.
We don't do this on my channel, okay? We show stuff off, pretty boxes. We say, I'm going to watch it someday, and then we put it back on the shelf, and then we forget about it. That's what we do here, okay?
Me. You know, when I buy movies, I watch them. When I buy, you're shaking the camera. When I buy books, I read them. So you should take some notes from the professionals around here. Okay, so that was Decision to Leave.
To be fair, I watched them all with you too.
You did.
So we watched them, except for the ending of Decision to Leave.
Except for,
I watched the other three, though, that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, so anyway, that was Decision to Leave. I do definitely recommend checking that one out.
What was the money on that one?
Yeah, so that one, I did get that from Mubi's website, and it was $38.99.
$38.90. I'm writing that down.
Yeah, and that included like shipping and everything.
Are you serious? I feel like you could have got a better deal on Amazon for that. I feel like that was like $25.
Yeah, but I wanted to like order on their website.
Oh, so you want to support the label.
Okay, so moving along with another Mubi purchase.
I was actually really impressed with this when I saw it. I'm like, what is that?
But this one I did not get on Mubi's website because it's not on there anymore. But I found this on Walmart. You know,
Walmart's okay.
Walmart has like, what do you call them? Like vendors or something? Like people that use Walmart to sell stuff? I don't know.
Walmart just has everything on their website.
So I found it on Walmart because I knew that if I was going to start buying like Asian cinema, I had to buy my favorite movie thus far in the genre. And that was Perfect Days. So I loved this movie so fucking much.
What did we watch that on? Did we watch it on
we watched it on streaming.
Was it on Hulu or was it on Prime or HBO?
I can't remember. I don't know.
I remember.
But so I found this on the Walmart website, and
we know it has a Criterion, Blu-ray and 4K, but there was a reason you got this version.
So I actually did some research, and people, all you nerds out there that are into physical media, I didn't come to my husband for advice. I got on Reddit forums. And a lot of people were saying that they preferred the Mubi release as opposed to the Criterion.
It does look a lot nicer than a Criterion.
So I went with this one, and I'll just go ahead and say this. It was $38.
Okay.
$38.
That's a fair price for that.
$38, and it is a chunky little box here.
Nice.
And
I love that your first physical media haul, you're already into the chunkies.
But just quickly about the movie. This movie's not for everybody. I know some people would think that this movie's a snooze fest. It's definitely one of those movies. It's just
a slice of life movie.
I feel like, we say that a lot, but
Day in the life.
It is a slice of life movie. It's just, there was just something so like just beautiful about it, without being corny. I just loved it. I fell in love with this old man, and I just loved his little story. And so, yeah.
I really enjoyed it too.
Yeah, so I'll just show off the little.
And it's a Wim Wenders film, who also did Paris, Texas. So he's been directing for a while.
Which I have not seen.
This is a newer film. I mean, this is like 2023, wasn't it?
But yeah, here's the box, the actual case. I mean, and I didn't open up the other, did I? I did not. But okay. I'm giving Perfect Days some extra love here. But
this is an audit. This is an unboxing, and it's a review video, like all in one.
So it also, and actually, guys, I didn't even know that it came with all this stuff. I thought I was just getting the movie, so it shows what I know. It comes with a little book, which, I'm still kind of with, like, how I used to be, that, like, this extra stuff. Like, it makes it fun, sure, but, like, I'm probably not gonna look at this stuff,
Really?
If you know, if you've seen the movie, you'll know. There's a part where he starts playing tic-tac-toe. I've blocking your face. In the restroom with someone. And if you don't know about this movie, it's about a janitor in Japan, okay? And he is, he cleans all the public restrooms throughout Japan. I forget what city he lived in, but and it's just about how he basically makes every day beautiful, counts, he, even though he's just a janitor,
he finds the joy in the smaller moments. It is a film about just kind of accepting your life for what it is and finding beauty in what you
there you go. It's got like a lot of like really nice pictures pertaining to the movie, stuff about the director and the actors and stuff. And so very cool. And then of course it comes with the like iconic, these are very popular in like the A24 movies, I think.
They're
the
art
little
cards, yeah.
Little cards. So, you know, we got him, and who was this? His niece? I think it was his niece, maybe, or great niece.
Yeah.
I'll just show you.
we watched this, and
here he is. He's reading.
Okay. This is a 4K.
Shout out to all the readers out there. Look at him. Isn't he just so cute?
Which I think it's important to note that we didn't watch this edition, but we've seen the movie.
We've seen the movie. We have not watched my actual physical.
I would rewatch it again though on 4K. You know, check out the quality. Too. It was a beautiful film, just the way it was shot.
And fun story too. In this movie, every morning he like wakes up, and before he goes into work, it's like very common to have like vending machines like all over the place in Japan, and he has one like right outside of his little apartment or home, I don't know what you call it. And every morning he gets this Boss coffee, and I found this like Japanese website, and I ordered us some, and they were pretty good. Did we do a video of it, or we just talked about it in the Japan podcast? I think we just drank them
on a live stream. Or not live stream, but yeah, the podcast we did.
Yeah, something like that. So anyway, that was kind of fun. I'll have to put that back later.
I'll put it back.
But it's kind of cool to, you know, like bring stuff from the movie that you like and like make it a part of your like real life. I don't know.
But there's nothing like this, like a movie you really loved and enjoyed, just to kind of, you know, solidify it.
Yeah, and remember
as like one of your favorites, commemorate it, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
And have it like as a tangible item.
Yeah.
To remember your experience with the movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's what physical media is all about for me.
And something that I think is kind of interesting about this director is that from what I know, is he just like a white dude?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like his like actual.
He might be like another nationality.
Or is he like French? Or
is that somebody else? He did Paris, Texas. I think he's German actually.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if this is like, hopefully this doesn't like sound bad, but I just think it's interesting for like someone of a different background, ethnicity background, to like portray another type of lifestyle, you know? But I'm assuming, you know, he did his research, and hopefully like everybody felt like they were portrayed.
Yeah, because Paris, Texas is an American film.
Yeah.
So Wings of Desire is another one I need to check out.
It just feels like very different, you know, like it's set in Japan, and like, yeah, I don't know.
It's a very Japanese feeling film.
That's what I mean. Like that's interesting to me. Okay, so before I bore you guys, hopefully I'm not boring you too much here. Because this is again a very niche, a niche haul here. So probably not going to be for everybody.
Some people will appreciate it.
But I took advantage of the Criterion sale. Criterion eye roll. You know, the 50% off Criterion sale, and I picked up some more, of course, Asian movies. And did we say these just happen to be by the same director.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to say his name. Ryusuke Hamaguchi. Yeah. So Drive My Car. I feel like this is a very like well-known film. It was
nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, I would see this film like everywhere when I was like looking into Asian cinema. And, you know, I had other people tell me, like, you need to check it out if you're into that. And so, anyway, I knew that I needed to get it at the Criterion sale. I knew it had a Criterion. And so, yeah, you know, we watched it, and it was good. It is very long. I'm kind of learning. I feel like a lot of Asian films are long.
That one's especially long. That was 3 hours.
3 hours.
It did kind of feel like, you know, a couple movies in one.
It did a little bit.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, there's the beginning, like when the credits start and the title comes up, you're like 40 minutes into the film. I feel
it's always wild when they do that.
So there's definitely like a, you know, prologue.
Yeah,
in the beginning.
it's like almost kind of hard to explain what this movie's about, but it's just like about this guy and he loves his
Well, he's an
car.
actor,
He's like an
and he
actor.
gets hired to be a director of a play to direct like actors, or at least like be part of that process,
Yeah.
casting process.
Yeah, and you just kind of like go along for the ride, no pun intended.
Well, they make
Um,
him get a driver, and like he hates to be drove
he likes
around,
to drive his
but they
car.
make him get a driver because he's not allowed to drive himself
Yeah.
or something like that.
And she's like his driver ends up being like this young female driver.
And they kind of bond over past griefs and things that have happened to them. I don't want to get into
Yes.
spoilers there.
Right. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one.
It was a good movie.
It was good. I didn't love it as much as Perfect Days for sure, but I could appreciate it for sure.
I don't know how often like we would rewatch it,
Right.
because it's 3 hours, but
Yeah.
it was a very good movie. I enjoyed it.
It definitely tells a story for sure.
Now this one I think was my favorite of the two.
Really?
Because of just how weird it gets.
Okay, so this
Out
was
of nowhere.
this was another one that I knew I needed to see. Evil Does Not Exist.
Yeah.
Again, same guy who did Drive My Car. He did Drive My Car first, and then
Yeah.
this one.
And that one's actually a part of the Janus Contemporaries
Yeah,
line.
Ken told me this isn't a real Criterion.
Well, it's a Criterion, but it's a Criterion sub-label. It's not a part of the main line.
So yeah, and like also, can I just say that like I definitely have like an aesthetic here. Where's Perfect Days? Like this is so unintentionally, sorry. This is so unintentionally me. Like I love green and blues. Like this is a vibe for sure. I'm just saying. Okay, so back to Evil Does Not Exist. You know, I'm going to be honest. I was a little disappointed with this one. Ken enjoyed it more than I did. This was one that I had to kind of like look up, and like Ken found a video for me and sent it to me. Somebody like
Oh, it was one of those. I was watching like ending and explain videos
Yeah.
for like a whole day after I watched it. I watched at least 4 or 5 of them
Yeah.
to kind of help me understand what happened.
Yeah, it was like, I'm not going to say I hated it or anything. It was just a little like underwhelming for me. And it ended up being just something I didn't think it was going to be, I guess. But
Well, you have this guy and his daughter, and they're living in this small village in Japan, just a really small community. And then you've got this larger corporation that comes in and wants to set up this glamping, thing, which is what, camping, glamorous camping?
Yeah.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
They're gonna, basically it's gonna intrude on their little village, and it's gonna affect their like water supply and
Yeah, and there's this whole like town meeting that lasts for like 30 minutes. And I don't know, there was something about it, just the dialogue, even though it was just like a town hall meeting, but it was all very engaging and interesting.
It was.
Just how like into the details they are. Like I don't feel like Americans would care about that kind of stuff. They're like, oh, set it up. Yeah, sure. That'll be fun.
Like you could just tell that like this village, they cared about their village and keeping it like pure. Like they live there, they kind of live off the grid on purpose. Because it's set like in current times, but they choose to like be kind of secluded because it's like better for you, healthier for you. But they get like concerned about, for the glamping, they're going to have like sewers put in.
Yeah.
And they're worried about it like contaminating their water because they are like old school and get water from like the streams,
Yeah, they can't guarantee it's not going to
contaminate
100% like not contaminate the water. Like there's always a little chance. They're like, well, it's only a 1% chance. Well, that's a 1% chance we're going to get a little piece of shit in our water, But I liked it because it really gets into like our relationship with nature in just a really interesting way, and in a way that I don't feel like I've ever seen other films explore. Usually they get really over the top and just like message heavy with it, whereas this one, it explores the relationship just in a different way. It just kind of explores it in a way that's like, okay, are humans really to blame for everything? Like, is there some things that nature is at fault for as well, but we don't blame nature because nature's nature.
Yeah.
I don't know, it gets into it in a really interesting way, and just like our relationship with it and the balance of it. And I don't know, after I watched all those videos, I was prepared to call that movie like a masterpiece. I just loved it.
And like also like kind of going into like the nature thing, kind of like your primal instincts and
Yeah.
stuff, like what like yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting.
But the ending is like wild when we're sitting there watching. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
This isn't even the same movie. Like, what happened?
Yeah, you might have to like watch some videos like we did, or maybe
Yeah.
you'll just be I don't know. I feel like what we kind of thought it was is like what it ended up being. Like after we watched the explain type of videos.
Kind of.
But yeah, it was a little over my head, not gonna lie. And I didn't love it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with sometimes with a movie. Like if you really want to help yourself unpack it and digest it, just to look into some because people make great videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
really
it's kind of fun
unpacking that stuff and getting into it. So
yeah. But yeah, so my two criterions, they were the one that's not a real criterion, which is this one. Or whatever you want to say, Janus Contemporaries.
Janus.
This one was only $15 with the 50% off sale, and then this one was $20. So yeah, how much is that? $38.99, $38, $15, and $20.
So that's $77, and then plus $35 will take you to $112.
Okay.
Right? So $112.
Yeah, so
in total, your entire time collecting?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So I'm just going to end the video with this. I kind of wanted to talk about like buyer's remorse,
I'm gonna give you
regret.
blank stares like you did me back in the day.
I am happy that I own these. I am. But I do feel like I kind of
at least you watched them.
I was like in a spending mood, and like, do I think that I would like buy all of them again? I don't know. I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it. But there's a part of me that thinks like maybe I should have just bought Perfect Days since I did love that movie. So that makes sense, right? But the other three I had never seen. So it was just blind buys, which is very common in the community. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't spend too terribly much. Do I think that I'm going to continue purchasing movies? Probably like not. I don't know.
No, you're a collector now. You're supposed to get into everything.
I'm like a book girly right now, so
yeah, she's really into the books.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens if I continue to buy like Asian films or something. If I see something.
Well, you know that anything that you want, I can just buy it anyway. So you can get away with collecting through me and not having to actually do it yourself. But you know what? I'm proud of you for actually buying some physical media yourself.
Well, there you go.
So
yeah, I don't know. Check out these movies though, guys. I do feel like that they're all, I do still feel like they're all worth checking out. Even the what's it called? Evil Does Not Exist. Even that one.
I might rewatch that one.
Broaden your horizons. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It's Michelle being back. This is a pretty, monumental occasion here on this channel. Pretty significant.
Monumental.
It was good to have you back. Hopefully you join me again soon.
Yeah, and don't forget to come over to Married with Media and check out our videos.
That link's down below. So yeah, guys, like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications for all future videos. Leave us a comment if you like this. If you got anything to say about any of the movies we talked about, leave us a comment down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.